Welcome back to the Red Crew. It's your boy Chesco. I'm here with Luis. EC is behind the camera producing. Him too. And we are here to recap
UFC
UFC 305.
All right.
Here we go.
Welcome back, everybody.
Adesanya versus Du Plessis versus Adesanya.
Du Plessis.
What
do you think of the card?
I think the African national anthem is very beautiful.
You think so?
I think
Did you stand?
And I love the fact that the Battle of Africa was won by a white guy. I don't know why.
And that's what it's called, the Battle of Africa?
I don't know. That's what I'm calling it.
Okay.
I don't know what people are
It
calling
was one white.
The white guy. But we got to start from the...
From the bottom.
From the bottom, yeah.
From the bottom.
Started from the bottom, now we're here.
Yeah.
Started from the bottom, now we still here.
All right. First fight of the night on the main card is Li Jingliang versus Carlos Prates. That was a great fight.
That was a mean fight. Fights are supposed to be mean, but I just feel like it was disrespectful.
How do you define mean?
Not nice.
Well, that's an antonym of mean. How do you describe it? What's your definition of it?
Somebody who's not nice. Happy?
What is the opposite of circular definition? A square definition?
What?
A square definition?
I've never heard circular definition.
A circular definition is a definition that has the name of the word within the definition.
A circular definition is
like if you ask a woman, what is a woman? And they say a woman is a woman, that's a circular definition.
A circular definition is two words that a stupid person put together. That's what a circular definition is.
That's what all Republicans are using right now. So I don't know what you want to call stupid or not.
Hey, Trump 3030. I'm telling you. Hey, look, I know we're supposed to be talking about the fights, but look, hey, Americans, I'm telling you, please vote for Trump, or now we're going to have to deal with this shit again in 4 years. He is not going to stop running until he wins.
Even from jail.
Yo, Republicans will never have another candidate.
Anyways, Carlos Prates won. This was so why do you say it was a mean fight?
Oh, because Carlos Prates was just like he would hit Zhang Weili whenever he wanted. He would hit him and hit him and hit him and hit him, and Zhang Weili was just like, "Oh shit, he hit me," and then
he was just taking him, and he got up, boom, kept going, kept going,
but
boom,
he could jump on him, and he would decide not to.
It's about Prates.
Yeah.
He was. I don't know if he was like just waiting for that like knockout walk away, but every time he kept hitting him, he would just let him be.
Let it be.
Let it be.
When I look for sounds of trouble,
hey, we gotta get demonetized.
Comes to me. I'm singing it too well. Huh?
Yeah. So yeah.
Searching words of wisdom. Let it be. When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me. Searching words of wisdom.
We got a podcast. Let it be.
Let it be. Let it. Hey, do me a favor. Put "Let It Be" behind this so people can think I'm singing it better. All right, go ahead.
We go ahead with what? Anything more to say? What?
Oh no, edit. Let it be.
Oh
yeah. So he could jump on him, and he wouldn't jump on him for some reason until Zhang Weili decided to do an imitation of Justin Gaethje. Hey, you know what? You should put them side by side, like him falling and Justin Gaethje falling. They felt exactly.
They felt very, very similar.
They felt exactly the same way. I think it was a little more forward.
Yeah, this is the head's facing that way.
Remember when we did the WrestleMania like in the Miz with the controls?
Yes, I remember that.
Okay, so Prates, he's a 170 guy. Another guy 170 that can maybe do some stuff.
Prates is 170?
Prates is 170. Has he fought Kevin Holland? No, he hasn't, right?
Are you sure Prates is 170? This is the
welterweight. 170. No, that is welterweight.
Oh, it is?
170 is welterweight.
Oh, okay. I was thinking about middleweight.
No, it's welter. Middle is middle. Welter is welter.
Gotcha.
What's
light?
Huh?
What's light?
What's light? Light.
Ah.
Got it.
Practice isn't even ranked on here, so he's gonna. I would think he'd go into the rankings now.
Well, he didn't beat a ranked guy, so probably not. Who's the
But he beat
15th?
him this Kevin Holland.
No, he's not going to fight Kevin Holland. That's why I said Kevin Holland. Kevin Holland, like he said, he's the best gatekeeper in the world or whatever.
Oh.
So he's not a bad guy to check. You know, he's a good tester right there. So
have him fight Kevin Holland.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so I can get in the rankings.
But Kevin Holland's fighting somebody. Just don't know who. But he's fighting him in Utah.
Let me check.
Yeah.
I have it right here.
Who is it?
You can check our text messages. You know.
I have you muted, remember?
Not only that, but they're not coming through.
I have our producer muted because he refuses to figure out how to get us to work.
He's fighting Roman Deletes.
Oh, he's fighting Roman Delice. Our producer says that. I don't believe that. Well, I believe him right now, but maybe later it won't be the same. So who is it?
So who is what?
Who's the next fight?
The next fight of the night is Tai Tuivasa versus Jairzinho
Jorginho. It is not that hard. You suck at reading.
Okay.
You're the definition of ELS.
ESL.
Oh. No, ESL is English as a second language.
What did you mean?
ELS is where you can't read. Right? Yeah, it is. That's the you can't read program.
I didn't know that was a thing. Well, let's look up what does ELS stand for, because I don't think you're right.
Put ELS program.
ELS program. ELS for autism?
There we go.
ESL teachers. ESL classes. ESL listening.
No, ELS.
ELS program. That's not, the only thing that came out was for autism. I think you're thinking about what's the one where you get the letters mixed up?
What? Dyslexia?
Dyslexia.
Oh,
I think that's what you're thinking about.
There's got to be a reading program. Put reading programs for people who can't read. There has to be one.
Let's see what is it.
That one's one, yeah. Hooked on phonics.
I don't see anything that says ELS. Maybe you're smarter than me.
You probably
you
probably didn't read it.
I could read it.
Okay, so Jorginho, it is not that hard, dude. Rosenstrike.
Strike. It's spelled. It's pronounced strike, but it's written streak. That doesn't make sense.
ELS is for people that don't speak English.
ELS.
ESL.
I'm at the ELS Language Center.
Okay, but what does ELS stand for? Because it could be like Elvis Leon syndrome. Education. Yeah, I
think you belong there.
Educational
Yeah, I'm telling you. Yeah, absolutely. I was right.
So,
what are we talking about?
Oh my god, this is probably the worst one that we've done.
Tai Tuivasa. Tai Tuivasa is he's lost his last 17 if I'm not mistaken.
Let's see how many exactly.
Let me see. Tai Tuivasa hasn't been doing great.
He has 8 losses.
Okay, so not his last 17.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last 5 fights.
Oh, well, I was close.
Yep.
Well, I was close. And for some reason, how you lose 5 in a row and you're still number 10?
It's a good question. Oh, well, that heavyweight division is not very active.
And that's why they hated on my boy Masvidal. He only lost 4 in a row, and he was like down in 17.
Immediately out of the rankings.
Yes, and he was bringing the UFC money.
I like Ty. Maybe that's another reason why Ty is like ranked, because I feel like he's a crowd favorite.
Yeah, but not like Masvidal.
Nobody like Masvidal.
Everybody loves Masvidal.
I said nobody's like Masvidal.
Oh.
Hey,
watch
it's
out.
okay. Yeah, I know
Don't
he's your
start
MVP.
a fight right now.
I know he's your MVP.
Start a fight right now, man. Nah, man. Rosenstruik just kind of picked them apart.
Yeah.
Rosenstruik just kind of picked them apart. We didn't really know what to do, how to do it, who to do it with. It was just kind of, I don't know, man. I don't know. I wasn't too impressed. I wasn't too happy. With Tai Tuivasa, I feel like he was too tentative. Tai Tuivasa is supposed to, just go balls to the wall and either I knock you out or I get knocked out, kind of like what he did.
I get knocked down and I can get up again don't know the words.
I get knocked down and I get up again, and no one's gonna keep me down. I get knocked down and I get up again, and no one's gonna keep me down. Okay, hey, put this on and make sure that I sound like I'm looking back.
Every fight's gonna have his own side.
Hey, think of the next one.
Well, it has to come organic.
Yeah, okay, that's a good organic. It's true. We already had 2 organic. Now I'm gonna be forcing it. Like,
in the
man, I don't know. But this really tells me nothing about the heavyweight division. Rosenstruck.
Who should he fight next?
Tai Tuivasa again. He looked pretty good versus him.
You want to hear the rankings
Sure.
from the bottom, or from the top?
From the bottom.
I'll go from 10 up. Since Ty was number 10.
Who's 15?
15 is Rodrigo Nascimento.
Okay, he's Brazilian.
Then we got Marcos Rongero de Lima.
That can't be his name.
Rongerio?
There we go.
Okay. Alexander Romanov.
Okay.
Rosenstreich. Derek Lewis is number 11. Tai Tuivasa is number 10. Marcin Tybura. Then Stipe. Then Sergey Spivak.
What is Stipe?
Number 7.
Damn.
Yeah. He's tied for number 7. I don't know how somebody can be tied for number 7.
Who's the other 7?
Sergey Spivak. I know you can tie for a ranking.
They all beat Ty, by the way, except for Derek Lewis, who Ty beat. Ty.
No, I'm saying like they're tied.
No, I got that.
Ah, okay. Oh, they all beat Ty. Gotcha.
What you call it? I don't know who Ty can fight. I don't know, man. Go fight somebody.
Not Ty. Rosenstreich.
Oh,
Curtis
Rosenstruck?
Blades.
Yeah, go fight Curtis Blades.
Curtis Blades.
Go fight. Go get a boring fight. He'll lose that fight because Curtis Blades can wrestle. No. But Curtis Blades, like, if they fight, it's like 90 years in that fight. Like, we need some youth. Found the youth. You know what I mean?
No, we don't have anybody in the. Oh, Thomas must be young.
Tomas Pinal's pretty young.
Yeah.
Yeah, but okay, go fight Rosenstruck. Go fight Ospinal. That's gonna work.
Oh, you're saying we need youth? I'm saying in the
That's what nobody-
heavyweight division, I don't think we have a lot of.
He should fight Dan Hooker because Dan Hooker is savage.
Talking
And-
about Dan Hooker.
Oh, we're moving on to the next fight. Okay.
Next fight, the lightweight bout is between Mateus Gamrot and the Beast, Dan Hooker.
Dan Hooker is savage.
What is his nickname?
The Hangman.
The Hangman, and he showed it today.
Yeah, he just kept going
Yeah.
for guillotine.
Yeah.
Justin Poirier, you got competition when it comes to guillotine.
Either way, he didn't get it, but
No, but Hangman. Dan Hooker has gotten guillotine.
Yeah.
I think he broke somebody's neck with a guillotine.
no.
That's why I call him the Hangman.
Do we have any songs for like broken necks?
Oh, good question. Hey, please look up songs with that relate to broken necks, please. We got a producer working because he was very busy before this. So we need songs for broken necks to dedicate to
Dan Hooker.
to Dan Hooker. This was the fight of the night, without a doubt.
I hope it is. I don't know because the main fight was pretty good too.
The main event.
Yeah, main event.
But no, I think this was the fight of the night because Dan Hooker showed a tank that I've never seen on him.
I feel like Dan Hooker's like a zombie. He just doesn't stop. He just keeps going.
And Dan Hooker is like now he's gonna wake up at number 5. Can you believe that? They let that maniac in the top 5.
I like it though. He did good. He proved that he deserved to be in there.
Now, you gonna tell me a main event, a BMF belt, Justin Gaethje versus Dan Hooker? You're not watching it?
But then Justin Gaethje doesn't have to be a meth belt.
The BMF belt is to whoever wants it. Like whoever Dana White wants to give it to.
But might as well to go ahead and give him the fight with, which won't happen anytime soon. But give him the fight with Max Holloway.
Well, Max Holloway is a little busy.
That's what I'm saying. It's not gonna happen anytime soon. But if you
Max Holloway, no BMF belt. Just like put Dan Hooker with Justin Gaethje. I could care less if there's a BMF belt. I just want 5 rounds of it. I would love to see Justin Gaethje versus Dan Hooker. Man, I'm a Dan Hooker fan.
Yeah.
I know I had no faith in you, Dan Hooker, but
I've been a Dan Hooker fight like for a long time. I was even a Dan Hooker fight whenever he got beat by who's the guy who's supposed to fight Conor McGregor?
Oh, but Michael Chandler.
By Michael Chandler. Like even then, I
Oh,
was
he didn't
a
do
Hooker
much
fight.
there.
No,
I didn't know
But
what Even no, I've been a Dan Hooker fight. Fan since the Dustin Poirier fight. That was crazy. Did we find the broken neck song?
he's looking for one. Let him go.
Is that it?
But it has to be one that we know, so
Yeah.
that we can sing it.
There's not very many broken
All right.
necks.
Let's think of another word to use for him.
Is there a hangman? Oh, you called him a zombie.
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 Eh.
Okay.
In my head. In my head.
Zombie.
Zombie. Okay.
I'll make sure to put the
So pretty much give anybody to Dan Hooker. No, give Justin Gage to Dan Hooker. Okay, Justin Gage doesn't have any fights
I ain't got
lined
no.
up.
Look.
That's a good fight.
What month are we in?
August.
August, about to be September.
That could be in December card.
No.
You still think it's too soon? That's 6 months away.
No, it's too soon. Oh yeah, it's 6 months away. Yeah.
That would be fine.
Okay, 5 months away. 5.5 months away. Is that better?
Maybe. Yeah. If Justin Gaethje's awake by December,
And then Hooker recovers from all his
and
cuts.
recover, and then Hooker recover 5 months maybe too soon.
What about Gamrot? What do you think happens to him next?
Has Gamera fought Saint Denis yet?
Great question. Let's find out. Last previous fights has been Dos Anjos, Fiziev, Turner, Dariush, Sarukin. So
Who won that?
him.
Oh,
Gamrot
really?
won against Sarukin. In your head, and you're fighting. And their guns, and their bombs, and their guns.
They say they're in their moms?
And their gun,
And their
bombs, and their guns.
Their guns.
No. In your head.
I think Zombie's better. Oh, this is Zombie.
No. No, yeah, I think Benoit Saint Denis. Benoit Saint Denis has to fight somebody here soon. I just don't know. And if Benoit Saint Denis wins that, then he can fight Gamera.
I like that.
Man, I should be a matchmaker.
We established this, man. You're very talented.
I am incredibly talented.
Okay, now that I'm done hyping you up.
Who's in the top 5?
Top 5, we have, of course, Islam Makhachev, Armin Sarukin, Charles Oliveira, Justin Gaethje. So
What is Charles Oliveira?
What is Charles Oliveira, number 2?
2.
Yeah.
Dan Hooker, Charles Oliveira. I don't think I like that much. Nah, man. I want Dan Hooker, Justin Gaethje.
Justin Gaethje's number 3.
That's a headbanger, man.
Yep.
Justin Gaethje, Dan Hooker. At Dana White. Everybody, at this. Send this to Dana White. Dana White, we want to see Dan Hooker versus Justin Gaethje in January.
Or December. Prefer January because like that.
Prefer December because I'm trying to go to the December card. But we want to see Justin Gaethje versus Dan Hooker. Me and Luis will be there in December.
Probably January. Of 2026.
We'll be there in December if you make Justin Gaethje versus Dan Hooker. Deal?
Fuck it.
All right, deal. We'll be there. Got it?
Got it. And next fight is going to be Kai Kara France versus Steve Erceg.
Look.
What? A knockout.
Well, before we get to the knockout,
Okay. Tell me about it.
flyweights, they get to the title fight, then they lose their mind. Like, Brandon Moreno had lost the title to Pantoja, then decided to beat. No. You okay? All right. Just checking. I just saved somebody's life, by the way, people. Brandon Moreno loses the title to Pantoja, then he can beat Brandon Royval. Brandon Royval loses to to Pantoja. And he beat Brandon Moreno, but that don't mean much no more.
Unfortunately.
I
like Brandon, but
Kai Kara France gets the interim title fight versus Brandon Moreno, loses, and then he goes and loses to the guy that we can't remember his name. And Albazi. And then Steve Erceg gets the title fight versus Pantoja. He's half a round away from winning.
Mm-hmm.
And then he loses to Kai Kara France. These guys are insane.
Decisively.
Insane.
Yes.
Insane in the membrane.
Insane in the brain.
Insane.
Hey, we're doing good.
Yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good, bro. We're doing good. Oh, hey.
I think we're at this level of just tiredness, so we're just to the point of illusion.
Yeah, man. I like it. God damn, I gotta be up like in an hour and a half. All right. But no, Kai Kara France, beautiful overhand. That first round, right?
First round.
Over.
Right before the end of the first round.
Over and out. Mm-hmm. He finally got to do his celebration after 7 years, something like that.
I know. I knew he did this one, but I didn't know he did this one.
Yeah, he does the best
That's
celebration.
Scary. For a low guy, he's scary.
With celebrations and
he's like the Tasmanian Devil. That should be his nickname. Tasmanian Devil. Tasmanian Devil comes from the island of Tasmania. I guess that's in Africa. Never mind.
Racist.
What Tasmania is? Is Tasmania in Africa or is it in New Zealand?
It's in Wakanda.
I think so.
You Googling it?
Tasmania. Where's the map?
Oh, that's
Australia.
Tasmanian Devil's a dog?
It is Australia. It is Australia. See?
Is it a dog?
It's like a rat looking thing.
From Australia?
Mm-hmm. They should name him the Tasmanian Devil.
You know they say in Australia you have to walk around with like a pointy hat.
A pointy hat?
Yeah.
Pointing up? That
no, like a hat
historically has not been a good thing.
No, with a hat like with spikes on it. Because apparently like eagles just try to snatch people.
I believe it.
That's true.
And they say everything in Australia is trying to kill you.
Yes. Yeah, they say everything in Australia is trying to kill you.
Even like the reef. The reef is like full of poisoned.
Who is reef?
The reef, like the barrier reef.
Oh.
Do you know what that is?
No idea.
It's like it's a coral reef. Do you know what coral is?
Yeah. No idea.
So yes or no?
No.
No. It's like underwater. What you see?
Oh, is there those things that Hawaiian people
float? Underwater. That's a lake.
That's LA? Like they're weird in LA?
No, that's a lay. That's what it's called. Lay. L-A-Y.
You know what? Kai Kara France should probably fight.
Who should he fight next?
That's the craziest thing about this division, bro. So Kai Kara France just beat Steve Erceg, knocked him out in the first round. Now, what do you win, Charlie? You win the right to get dragged for 5 rounds by Pantoja. Because that's what's going to happen. He probably fighting for the title, but he can't beat Pantoja, man.
They can give it to Brandon Moreno. Moreno's number 2. Has he fought Moreno already?
Yeah, he fought him twice.
Oh.
Lost twice.
And
then Brandon Moreno, what you going to do? You going to go have him lose?
But we did say that Moreno went crazy, so.
I think Brandon Moreno has lost to Pantoja 5 times, if I'm not mistaken.
No, that was
yeah, Brandon Moreno.
No, he didn't fight. He didn't lose to Pantoja 5 times.
Has Brandon Royval fought anybody?
Okay, too many people, man. I can only do one thing at a time. You should know this. I'm gonna stand until this. You are.
You're right.
Okay, I was waiting for you to acknowledge.
Sure.
He lost to Figueiredo like 30 times.
No, he only lost to Figueiredo twice.
Oh, okay. I guess I fought like 20 times. Who? Royval?
Yes.
Royval. Brandon Royval.
He's number 1?
He's number 1. Brandon Royval fought Moreno. He won. Pantoja and he lost. Nicolau.
But he fought Moreno twice as well.
Did he fight? Oh yeah. He fought Moreno twice.
There's only like 6 people and they keep fighting each other.
No.
Yeah, so Kai Kara France, or that's what I'm saying. Has Brandon Royval fought since he fought Brandon Moreno? No, right?
The last fight that he had was
Brandon Moreno.
Yeah.
So I guess they can fight each other.
Yeah. That was February at the beginning of the year.
And Brandon Royval is probably gonna get the rematch.
So Moreno and Royval should fight again.
No, what? Leave Brandon Moreno out of this. Royval's probably gonna get the rematch with
Kaikara?
No, with the champion, man.
Oh, Pantoja.
Yes.
Ah, okay.
Or they give it to Kai Kara France. I don't know. It don't matter. Pantoja's gonna win.
That could be another fight for December.
We're trying to put everything in December. Hey, Dana White. Everybody at Dana White. We want to see. What do we want to see?
Dana White on the podcast.
Oh yeah, that too. But we want to see Brandon Royval versus who?
Brandon Moreno.
Never mind. Don't say Dana White nothing.
Pantoja.
No, actually, Dana White. Ignore this. I don't care who you.
Just come on the podcast.
Ignore this. Yeah, you can fight whoever you want. I don't care. All right. What's the last fight?
Wait, what about Steve Erceg? Do you think he
can fight anybody. He can probably fight.
Brandon Moreno.
Actually, that's not a bad one. That's not a bad one. Yeah, Brandon. Steve Erceg can fight Brandon Moreno. You're right.
All right, Steve Erceg. Finally, see, I'm gonna give my boy a fight. I'm gonna give my boy a fight.
Poor Brandon Moreno can take a break with it.
And lastly, the main event of the evening, the middleweight fight for the middleweight title. Dricus Du Plessis versus Israel Adesanya.
Adesanya.
And Du Plessis.
Adesanya.
Du Plessis.
Adesanya.
Du Plessis.
Adesanya.
Du Plessis.
There we go. Okay, what are we talking about?
I don't know. It's a fight about some people.
It's a good fight, man. Good fight. The battle for Africa.
Yeah, the African won.
The African won. Yeah.
I get what you mean by the white guy won.
Hey, look, I'm not saying. I love irony in life. You know.
Where's the irony in this?
I love irony in life.
Where's the irony?
I love the fact that the president of the United States is going to be.
Isn't it ironic?
Isn't it ironic that the president of the United States?
That's a song. We should use that song.
No, not that one.
Oh, why not?
Because I don't like it. Isn't it ironic that the president of the United States is going to be a black woman?
I don't think that's ironic at all.
Absolutely.
How is that ironic?
For 40, how many presidents have we had? Out of 45 presidents, 44 have been white men. Right? Okay, so
You forget Barack Obama?
that's why he's the odd man out. Out of 45 presidents, 44 have been white men. Now it's ironic that one's gonna be a black woman. Now I also think it's ironic that the best rapper ever is white. Shout out to Eminem. I also think it's ironic the woman who's gonna bring WNBA some actual money and some success is a 5 foot white girl.
She's not 5 foot. How tall is she?
Like 5'5".
How tall is
Caitlin Clark.
Caitlin Clark? 6 feet.
Man, that's with shoes on. She's definitely 5'9".
They add 3 inches.
Yeah, they had 3
I
inches.
need those shoes.
And I think it's ironic that the king of Africa is white. Like, I just love irony in life, man. I love the fact that some things it's just ironic. There's nothing wrong with it by any means. I just think it's ironic. I think it's beautiful. Like, it's amazing. And but it was a good fight. Adesanya looked good.
He looked great.
He looked very good.
He looked very relaxed. Both of them looked very labored, very tired towards the third, fourth round. But it was a good fight.
And look, a lot of people are gonna talk mess about Adesanya, but I'll say this: when you have had the reign that he had, there is so much tape on you.
And that the more you fight, the more that becomes a what call it's not good for you.
What?
When something's not good for you, what is it called?
Bad for you.
Oh, that's a word for it.
Counterintuitive.
No.
Counterproductive.
Maybe that's more like it.
Okay.
That's more along those lines.
Yes, so there's so much tape on him. There's ways to beat him now. I think Strickland showed that you can walk him down a little bit.
Yes.
I think it also showed that you had. I think Pereira and Strickland showed that you have to make him go first, which I don't think necessarily Du Plessis did that today. Which that's what allowed Adesanya to have some success. Obviously, you could wrestle him. You know, there's been some tape of that. I think even Robert Whittaker, even though he lost that second fight, he showed that there's ways to neutralize Adesanya, and all of that kind of came together, and Du Plessis took advantage of that. Luis said it from I think the second round. He's like, Du Plessis looks so tired, tired, and I tell him he always looks like that. He always looks like he's dead tired in the second round, and he always finds a way to pull through. Like, it's crazy.
Mm-hmm. It's ironic that the most tired guy is the one that won.
But my question is: is he really tired, or does he just look like that?
I mean, he looked tired.
Because something DC said was like, he had that same position, I think, in the second round, right?
And he didn't get it.
Because Adesanya was able to fight it and turn into it to protect himself. In the fourth round, is it the fourth?
Yeah, fourth.
In the fourth round, he gets the same position, and he's able to get both hooks in this time, and Adesanya can't defend it. He had also got hurt right before it.
Yeah.
But it didn't seem like the hardest punch in the world.
Not just that, but Adesanya was winning the fight.
Well, I don't know. That first round was
what a 2-2?
It could have been.
It was either 2-2 or 3-2, or 3-1.
It was 2-1 either way, right? Because I think the only clear going into the fourth.
Yes.
The only clear round was Adesanya's third.
And then no.
I think the first round was in the air. The second, I think,
for Du Plessis. Yeah,
it was for Du Plessis.
And then, but Adesanya was winning the fourth round before this.
Yes,
he was winning the fourth round.
Adesanya was winning the fourth round, and Du Plessis looked really labored, really labored into everything he did. And then when he hits that punch and Adesanya starts to retreat, he jumps on him, and he didn't look labored anymore.
No, he did it. He did like it was just an instinct.
Yeah, he didn't look labored anymore. He looked fast, quick, got the hooks in quickly, jumped on top of him. The takedown was strong and crisp. And yeah, like, I don't know, man. Du Plessis, weird guy, weird guy in the ring, but he always does it. Look,
you said how do you say it? Very unconventional.
Very cool. Yeah. It just looked weird. It just looked weird. He fights dirty, like ugly. But Isaiah sent me this text message. He's like, where is it? Is it me or DDP fights like a very ugly version of GSP?
I've never seen GSP.
And GSP, yeah, GSP is a striker who blitzes, but his blitzes were like technical and precise and very skillful. They were pretty. They were beautiful. He had the Superman punch, and he would switch in mid. He does have that type of version, but his looks ugly. His looks is like, sometimes it looks not very technical. He blitzes, but it's not very technical. It's more like, and he fights completely different. But like we were talking about Dominic Cruz, who Dominic Cruz is a for sure Hall of Famer, right? Mm-hmm. Dominic Cruz does nothing technical, and but you can't get him. He is precise in everything he does, but you will never teach somebody to do it that way. He does it that way, and it works for him. And they got him into the Hall of Fame. They got him 2 UFC championships. They got him all that. But he's not somebody you're gonna be like, hey, go be like Dominic Cruz. Right. You got the.
I got the official scorecard, and you're gonna get surprised by this.
What happened?
So the first round, we said that was the one that was most up in the air, right? We said the second round was definitely Dricus. The third round was definitely Israel Adesanya, right? So first round, it was 2-1 for Adesanya. Okay. So Adesanya won the first round.
Yes.
The second round was 3-0 for Dricus.
Okay.
The third round was 2-1 Du Plessis.
Really?
Yeah.
The third round.
Mm-hmm.
That was crazy.
Actually, no. It was Israel Adesanya.
Okay, you're an idiot.
I was looking at the yeah, at least I caught it. Yeah.
Okay, no, but that's so we had it right.
Yes, but just the fact that one judge gave Du Plessis the third round is still a lot.
Yes, it is.
Because we thought
that was clearly
clearly a win.
The first one we said it could go either way.
Yeah.
It went to Adesanya with no problem. And the fourth, who won the fourth?
The fourth, they stopped scoring after the third. But if it was a 3-round fight, Dricus would have won.
I thought Adesanya would have won.
Yeah, Adesanya would have won.
No, let me see. Dricus won. Dricus. No.
So
Because of the round that the judge that gave the third round to Adesanya, to Dricus.
no, but two judges would have had it 2-1 for Adesanya.
2-1. What am I looking at wrong?
Okay, so the
Look.
the first round went 3-0 to Adesanya, right?
The what?
The first round went 3-0 to Adesanya.
No, 2-1.
Okay, so then that's what I gotta
Yes.
see. What judge gave who what?
Okay, I'm gonna go by numbers because I can't
Yeah.
say names. Judge 1
Yeah.
gave round 1 to Adesanya, 2 to Du Plessis, 3 to Adesanya.
Okay, perfect.
Judge 2, 1 to Du Plessis, 2 to Du Plessis, 3 to Adesanya.
Got it.
Judge 3 gave 1 to Adesanya, 2 to Du Plessis, and 3 to Dricus.
Oh yeah, he would have won.
He would have won.
He would have won. 3-round fight, he would have won. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he would have won. Dang. No, but what's next for Adesanya? That was a tricky one. That's the problem when you beat everybody in the division. When you lose the title, who do you fight?
Brandon Moreno.
Hey, I'm gonna say something. I like the fact that they ended up being friends after the fight because it got really
At
personal.
least it looked like that.
Yeah,
At least it looked like that.
they were very nice. It got very personal. I don't understand why they just couldn't be friends. They were both African. Why can't we be friends? 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 I don't know the first part.
That's all you need.
I don't know why they just couldn't be friends up to the fight, man. But what is that?
Ironic. Don't you think?
On your wedding day, we run. He's already there.
All right. It's ironic.
I don't even know what we're talking about, man.
Israel Adesanya, what's next for him?
Hell if I know. He's beating everybody in the division, man. Who's he gonna fight next? Hamza. Oh no.
Ooh, no, but that's not. He's not in the weight class. Oh, he is.
Yeah,
Can he make this weight class? I thought that was one of the
170 is the one he can make.
Oh. What do you got between Hamza and Israel?
Honestly, probably Hamza.
I don't think Hamza deserves that fight though.
The problem, okay, go 1 through Hamza at 7?
11.
Okay, go through 1 through 11.
1, Sean Strickland. 2, Israel Adesanya. 3, Robert Whitaker. 2, no.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. One.
4. I got it. 4, Nasruddin Imavov.
Who is that?
Good question. This guy.
Who has that guy beaten to be number 4?
Let's see. He has beaten Cannonier, Dolitze, Curtis. No, he didn't beat Strickland. Buckley.
He lost to Strickland?
He lost. Yeah, he lost to Strickland.
What the hell? Are you kidding me? For you to be number 4, you gotta do is beat Chris Curtis and Roman Dolitze? It's crazy. I guess he can fight him, but we're gonna pay to watch that fight, right? All right, keep going.
Okay, number 4, that guy. 5, Jared Cannonier.
Okay, you already fucked.
6, Marvin Vittori. 7, Brendan Allen. I was supposed to say Brendan Moreno. Brendan Allen. 8, Paulo Costa. 9, Jack Hermanson. And 10, Roman Dolitze.
Who the hell is he gonna fight, man? It has to be Hamza.
I wouldn't mind seeing that.
Yeah, it has to be Hamza. Who the hell is he gonna fight?
In December.
Hey, yo, Dana White. In December, we want to see Hamza versus Israel Adesanya. But Hamza can't go to Vegas, bro.
He can't?
No, he's like a freak. He's like wanted by the FBI or something. I don't know. He can't enter the
Can't
USA.
fight the United States.
Yes, he can't fight the United States for some reason. I don't know.
Is this like known or is this like assumed?
Oh, he hasn't been here in a while.
So you're assuming that because he hasn't been here, he can't be.
Oh, yeah, it seemed like it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I don't know.
You think this fight wins fight of the night? The one that we're talking about, Dricus Du Plessis versus Israel Adesanya?
Maybe, but I'd still think Dan Hooker.
Dan Hooker. Oh my god.
Dan Hooker.
Dan Hooker versus who do you fight?
Gamrot.
Versus Gamrot reminded me of Justin Gaethje versus what's his name? Michael Chandler.
Just in case you really?
A little bit.
Nah, that one was better, but this one was really good.
Yeah, Michael Chandler was better.
This one
but
was really good.
That reminded me of that.
No, it was a good card, very good card.
Yes.
Normally, cards that have a lot of hype behind them, because this one has some good hype behind it, don't live up to it.
Yeah.
This one lived up to it. I really like the card. The next card is really good. Noche UFC. We're gonna be here on September what?
I don't know. I want to say 7th, but I don't feel like that's right. See, I was close. It was a week away.
Relative.
The 14th. September 14th.
September 14th, we'll be here. We're going to start doing more content, so you're going to see more list-offs. You're going to see sing-offs. You're going to see drafts.
It's like rain on your wedding day. Free ride.
Stop.
When you're already there.
We're going to see drafts. We're going to see all type of content here on the RAC Crew, the RAC Combat.
And Suplex Society.
We gotta add more shows, man. We're gonna get more people, get more shows. We're gonna bring somebody who knows OBS. We're gonna do a lot of things coming in the future, man. From EC
in December.
From EC, from Luis Chesco. See you next time.
Peace.